Hey, g'day guys, looking at Solana versus Bitcoin, and we have a nice structure of the chart. We spoke about this in our last video, looking at against the US dollar versus also the Bitcoin pairing. Looking at this chart, we are looking at passing this trend line or resistance line, so we are breaking above, and so Solana is looking strong. However, Solana's approaching a resistance level against the US dollar. Having said that, looking at the elite wave, also I think that this is a wave 1, 2, and then the 2, 3 is going to be a strong move, and then we got 4 and 5 following up. So we'll discuss that further down in the video. And so we could break this, get a rejection, and then come back down. And if Bitcoin is coming down a bit, it might be enough time for it to also hit. Well, if Bitcoin stays where it is and doesn't drop anytime soon, then this has a chance to go up. And then if Bitcoin does make a move down or up, it's going to be a bullish move or a bearish move. Either way, Solana is likely to drop down, and then that dip will be probably, or this trend line will be our next entry. So that dip could be roughly 6 or 7% against Bitcoin, but that would be a good entry to go long, because we've already established that we've broken this trend line. Now we've got this next resistance, and potentially what we'll do is consolidate in this area. We already gone through the volatility of this area from Solana's breakout, and now we've got Solana against Bitcoin, the volatility before we move up. So what do we have? In my opinion, looking from an elite wave perspective, we are still doing wave 2. And so even if we do have a bit of volatility there, we still have breakout. The question is wave 3 there, or wave 3 at Fibonacci of 1? And so we have a number of liquidity spots. Here's liquidity, and therefore we probably get a response, come back down, maybe retest that, and then get up, get the next liquidity, and then pull back down again. And I think this might be the area that we get pulled back, wave 3, 4, and then potentially wave 5 from a early wave perspective. So Solana, I think, has a lot to go with. If you look at on the Solana chart itself here, I do see this as an area of resistance. So we got this 200 moving average that's acting as a resistance at the moment, and likely the shorts might come in here. So if we do see a swing failure pattern, we're going to short it, and then if it comes down to there, we'll go long and then back up again. So we might just be in a range for a while, depending on what Bitcoin does, right? So be careful there. I will take some profit, and then potentially come halfway through maybe, and then back up, or come back all the way down. If it comes down here, that's a good position to buy. But remember that move, 618 and then up. So that's the golden ratio, is probably going to be a good position to buy into. Let's look at that for Solana trade. Let's see our golden ratio. Say if we get a rejection at the POC on the monthly, we have the golden ratio from this impulse, which is here, 618. So if we get a rejection, we might get a good bounce. We've got the moving averages, so that's going to be a very strong position to enter. Otherwise, if it fails, then we go to the next level. Giving my secrets away here, guys. Bit of education, I suppose. And you know there was demand here. You might just take that bottom wick off and then up. So those, we'll look for those trades as well. If not, Solana could be very bullish and just break through it, and then look for liquidity in here where the previous spot is. So I think that could be the case as well. And then we have our left head or some sort, then potentially right shoulder, and then even bigger move later on. We have the trend line that's already been broken right there, so we're already bullish. Now we've got these layers of resistance in there, and we're looking for the breakout. So Bitcoin along with Bitcoin, there's going to be a dance. If you can synchronize it, you will maximize your profits. And yeah, so I'm looking to trade between Solana and Bitcoin. If you stuff up, you still have Solana, or you got Bitcoin, and you're not losing your numbers there. But if you can trade with the pairing, even better. So I'm going to leave it at that. Please give me a like and share. Talk to you soon.